Hey everyone, it's Angie. Today's quick and easy day and we are not doing Easter. We are doing something different. I thought this would be a cute little friend's gift, little thank you, anything like that. It is actually a treat box, and the new bundle that I'm using I love. It's called Made with Sweetness, and there is another one that coordinates with this, which if you have one you need the other. They are so cute. But yeah, this is what I'm doing, and I got this purposely because I am a baker. I love to collect recipes and I bake a lot for work. My husband's not a sweet eater, so I take everything to work pretty much or give it to my kids. And yeah, I love to eat them too, but you know, you can't bake a whole dozen cookies and eat them all yourself, or can you? Anyway, I bought these purposely because of the little recipe card things, and I love the little fruit that was in here. So we are making a treat holder out of this, and it's really easy and quick. So all you do is pull that out like that, and I have two little miniature Hershey's candy bars in here, but I think I have some York peppermint patties. I think I could fit one of those in there, but any kind of the flat Hershey's bars, anything like that, long as it's a 1/2 inch thick or less, you can fit it in here. And then this just will slide back in here, and I have to grab it from in here because when I did this, the little part that I glued was sticking out, and I didn't pay attention to that. So yeah, it'll slide in and out really easy. All right, so this is what I'm sharing today. I am sharing the designer series paper as well because it's so cute and it coordinates so cute with this. This is strawberry slush that I'm using for this. And the bundle, I'll show you the bundle here. It has, I gotta show you the cards, but look at the sentiments. I'm using the sentiment from this as well. And all of the dies are adorable. But there's also a large one, so you can make this even larger and fit more goodies in it. But I am using the smaller one, this one right here, that comes with it. But this cuts grapes, melons, lemons, limes, whatever, cherries, and did I say grapes? Yeah, blueberries and strawberries. So we're doing the blueberry and the strawberry, and this is the other die that we are using for it. I have that die holder linked because I always have someone ask about it. It's linked in the description. I haven't lost a die yet. I've had it about 6 months, I think. And thank goodness I haven't lost a die yet. I lost so many, y'all. I don't even know. And I've been moving and I haven't found them. I've been packing things and I still haven't found them. All right, so this is what we're using for this. And so let's go ahead and get started. Let's stamp the sentiment first. The sentiment piece here. This is 1.5 by 3.25. Don't worry about writing the measurements if you're new. Thank you for joining, and please subscribe because I do a lot of 3D projects on here, and y'all, I talk about doing more cards, and I haven't had a chance yet, but once I get settled in my other place, I'm planning on getting back to that. But I always plan, and you know, I still miss doing cards. I do make them for my family and friends when I'm giving a gift, but I haven't had a chance to film them. So pardon my head if it gets in the way because I got to make sure I got this on here. So we're doing the sweet, and then we're gonna stamp the So Berry on the corner there. And so that's our sentiment. I love the little cursive with this. It's so cute. All right. Now you are going to have to cut 3 of those little cards. And so on 2 of these, you're going to need to cut off the top parts. So let's go ahead and do that. And what you want to do is put this at 3.25 inches on this line here, and then just cut that top part off right there. And then do the same with this one, 3.25 inches, and then cut that off. And you have your 2 pieces right there. All right, So we have that done. I'm going to go ahead and we're going to mat that. So these right here, they measure 3 1/4, I believe, by 4 1/4. Yeah, 3 1/4 by 4 1/4. So our matting pieces will be 3 by 4, and we're going to mat these on here. So let me just use my seal. I love this other side. I did do a box using that. I love that other side. I hated to cover it up, but this one is so cute too. All right, so we are going to mat these two, and this is our basis for our box. All right, and this is the inside piece that is going to go in and out. Now what we have to do with this one is you need to cut off 1/4 inch, and I'm only cutting it off right here on this side. So I'm going to line that up and just cut that off there. That's so it slides in and out easier. And then we are going to score our box part. This is so easy, y'all. So you are going to score this at 1/2. I didn't wax this, so I got to be careful. And then at 1. So it's going to give you a 1/2 inch like box. And then on this side, you are going to score it at 3 1/4 and 7 1/2. And that's it. Now I'm going to go ahead, I'm going to sharpen these while I have this here. I'm going to just sharpen these. And I'm going to use Terran tape for this. It goes together really easy. All right, so we are going to use Terran tape, and we are going to just run it all the way down the side here. And then we're going to do it on the opposite side. Here. You know, y'all, everything that I see I have to make a box for. I don't know, my mind gets going, and then I'm like, yeah, I'm going to make a little cute little box for that. All right, we are going to cut up on our score marks, and I'm just cutting these straight. I'm not going to cut into them because the little corners give you a guide when you're attaching it. All right, let me grab my take your pick tool. Not your take your pick, but my little paper piercer here, and we're going to remove the first section and grab these two pieces here, the two that we matted, and you're going to line this up to the very edge. So the first piece I'm going to do, I'm going to just line it up to the score mark, but don't go over that score mark. Press that down, and then we're going to carry the other one, take this off, and you're just going to pull it up here and line that bottom up. There. Don't press the corner down yet because we're going to do our last one, and you want that underneath. And then you're going to pull this up like that to the opposite. Line them all up on the edge. And this side's even easier because you already got it all lined up. Just take that middle one out, line that up. That's why I said this becomes like a helper, because on the end there it lines right up to the bottom. It keeps this nice and square. And then we're going to pull these off. I love the Terran tape because it holds it together so good. I'm going to make sure I have these down though, because it did keep my thing from going. And then just line these up. I line the bottom up first, and then you can grab the sides and line them up. And then take your little bone folder and go inside here. Make sure everything's nice and down and flush. All right, So look at that. Already got your box. Now this piece should fit right in here, just like that. Now we're going to add, let's add this because this is pretty good size. So I'm going to just add the York. I'm just putting some Steel Plus there because it helps to hold that down in place. And then we'll slide that back in here and then we'll decorate it. So we're going to grab the So Sweet, So Berry Sweet, and let's put it on with some seal. And then let's grab our little strawberry, and I did cut these little flowers from the same flower that's on the berry, so on the blueberry. So I'm going to just add some adhesive here and add it to this blueberry here. And then we're going to add this to the strawberry. Aren't they cute though? Man, I love these little fruits. They're so, so cute. And then we're just going to add these. I'm going to add these with dimensionals. And I'm just going to use my scrap here. I'm just putting it under the top part here so you can't see it because the little hole's in there. So we're going to put the strawberry down here. We'll put the blueberry on. Here. I'm going to tuck that under a little bit right there. And then we're going to just add these little flowers. And oops, no, not there. Scoot this one up here. And then we'll do the other two. It didn't have any flowers. It has flowers that you can stamp, but it didn't have any to cut out, so I'm just using this top of this. I love the little pop of yellow. So we are going to add some little, we're going to use the low profile sparkle dots, and we're going to use these yellow ones. It gives it a little bit of bling. And a little pop of yellow. Get on there. There's always one. There's always one that says, no, I'm not going there. Okay, there we go. And that is it. Isn't that quick and easy, y'all? It's so fun, too. And just to have a little treat inside. And just, this would be really cute for a nursing home, too. They'd really enjoy something like this with just a little treat inside. You can, if you have a pull stamp or anything like that, you could put it on here, but I didn't want to put anything there, so I just left it plain. But isn't it fun? I think it's a fun little treat box. Hope you enjoyed it, everyone. If you need any supplies, you can shop on my blog at StampingWithAmore.com. The inspiration sheet is there, and all announcements and everything are always on there. So go and check my blog out. All right, everyone, I hope you have a blessed day. I'll catch you in the next one. See you later. Bye.